This training session that I'm going to show you in this video is what helped me get invited to go play academy football in the UK and also helped me earn a trial at AFC Warmup, a Premier League academy. The exercises I'm about to show you have improved my touch, ball control and overall confidence on the pitch. Let me show you, come on. So first of all, I start with a warm-up, which is just simple juggling on the ball and getting lots of movement in the body. It's so important as footballers to learn how to juggle and do freestyle tricks. Most of you actually don't know how to juggle, so you need to start working on that like at least 10 minutes a day. I used to juggle before school, after school for at least an hour or 2 hours a day, and I worked on different freestyle tricks and different juggling variations. This ultimately improved my touch and ball control on the pitch. So as you can see, I'm just doing some general juggling, some around the world, some random different tricks, and I also do a bit of ball mastery just on the ground, just getting loads of touches on the ball, getting everything warmed up, getting the feet warmed up, and just getting myself into the session. I also do some hops, which help build your ankle stiffness and help me become more explosive and a better athlete. So the next thing I do is wall juggles. So I couldn't do this for so long, but once I started practicing it, I could do at least 10, 20, 30, 50 juggles in a row. Do this with no time limit or sets or reps, just go until you fail. Do 1, 2, 3 touches, see how long you can go for, use both feet, use the legs as well, use your chest, use whatever you want to control and pass the ball. This will just improve your overall confidence on the pitch because you know how to control the ball in any situation, no matter how bad or how good the pass is that you're receiving. So as you can see with this training session, I've got no sets or reps. I haven't got it written down on a piece of paper. I used to do all of that. You don't need to. That's the thing with this style of training. You don't need to have any sets or reps or times. You just play until you get bored of one exercise and then you move on to the next one. Okay, so the next exercise I move on to is just simple wall passing. 1 or 2 touches, just going at fast pace, max intent, giving it my maximum effort. The thing is, a lot of footballers do this and they just go half-heartedly. They don't really put any effort into their passes, they put no power into them, no accuracy, they're just kind of just kicking it and expecting to get something out of it. That's not how this works. You've got to put a maximum effort into each pass and each touch. Make it game realistic, because if you train game realistic, then you're going to be able to play in the game much more comfortably because you're trained with high intensity and have tapped into the flow state. The thing with your training sessions is that they need to be short and sharp. You don't want to drag them out for hours. You just want to do it for 20, 30 minutes, bang, 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 each exercise, each drill, getting through it sharply and putting in maximum effort. That's the thing. This isn't a competition to see who trains the longest. It's whoever puts in the maximum effort in each session that they will ultimately get more out of it and become a better player. So simple wall passing, use both feet of course, don't just use your strong foot, use your weaker foot and practice with that, because most of you actually can't kick the ball with your weaker foot. So you need to practice that as much as possible, and wall passing is perfect for that. All right, next thing I do is I move like 5 meters back and I start hitting some volleys against the wall. I go maximum power on each volley. This is crucial because you want to test your limits and push them. If you don't know your limits, then you're never going to reach your full potential. So you need to put maximum effort on each volley. Both feet, do side volleys, do forward volleys, do whatever you want. Just put maximum effort into every volley. Step back a bit so you can receive the ball a bit more comfortably and receive it on your knees, your chest, your feet, whatever it takes. Just control the ball and go maximum effort. This is crucial for any footballer because if you can't receive the ball, then you're not going to be useful on the pitch. You need to learn how to pass and receive the ball properly so you can become a crucial asset to your team. All right, so the last thing I do to finish off the session is just some simple wall long passing. So I step back even more, about 10, 20 meters away from the wall, and I just start hitting some long passes, trying to get it perfect on that center spot on the wall. With this drill, you want to go a bit slower, but put maximum effort and focus into each pass. This will help you get the most out of it and improve your long passing. You don't really want to go at a fast pace here. You want to go nice and slow, but focus 100% on each pass. Make sure to hit it just on the side of the laces so it gets that nice backspin and loft, and it hits the wall perfectly in the center. If you can master this, then you're going to be so valuable to your team. It doesn't matter what position you play. It's actually crucial for any position to master the long ball. If you can't, then you're not going to be that valuable to your team. The ability to switch the ball to one side to the other is what every coach wants. So you need to practice it. Use both feet, of course. You don't want to be a one-footed player. Practice with both feet and you will master it easily. As I said earlier, you don't need any sets of reps or a timer on how long you're doing each exercise. Just do each drill or exercise for as long as you want until you just get bored, okay? That's how simple it is. If you start training for an hour, 2 hours, yeah, sure, go ahead, do it. But if you get bored after 10 minutes, 20 minutes, then you know that's your limit, okay? This is why this training is so effective, because you are having fun whilst training. The thing with me for so many years is I started grinding on football and just forcing myself to go train. This made football so unenjoyable, and when it came to match day, I just couldn't perform at all. With this new way of training, where you have no restrictions on it, you just train until you get bored. Then you just keep going, and staying consistent with it. This ultimately helped me get trials in the UK, which included a trial at a Premier League academy, AFC Warmup. If you want to learn more on how I got that trial and how to connect to coaches and scouts, then click the first link in my description to watch my full masterclass where I explain everything in depth. First link in the description, watch it now, and I'll see you there. Peace.